Greetings, friends, family, people of the internet. I'm back once again with another music reaction, and I've got a treat for you. First question. How many people do you personally know in your life, in your circle, that have actually recorded an album and released it? Well, I know a couple, and one of those people is Ryan Conger. Let me introduce you to an amazing album. I've got the vinyl copy here. Check out this amazing artwork. The name of the album is Spacecaseace and the New Fang Dangled. Very cool story behind the title of this album, and I wouldn't do it justice to retell it here, but basically Ryan's paying homage to a fellow musician who was just a prolific saxophone player and played right up until the age of his late 90s before he eventually recently passed away. And anyway, this album is fantastic. It was released in 2021, so right at the tail end of the pandemic, and a lot of people have not heard of this or been acquainted with it because of its quiet entrance to the scene at the end of the pandemic, but this is a must listen. So I'm going to react to the last track on side A of this album. Let me switch over to a different view here. So the title of the track is Hapax Legomenon, or Hapax Legomenon. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. This term, actually Ryan introduced me to this term clear back in high school, and it's a really cool term. Got the Wikipedia page here. Essentially, what the term is, it's a Greek term, and it refers to like a phrase or a word that only exists in once in a particular context of a written record or language. So, like a lot of times, people use this phenomenon to identify authorship. Certain authors have a tendency to only use specific words, and that can be used as a marker to kind of it's like a fingerprint as to the authorship of an ancient text. Very interesting stuff. Anyway, this album, each track is very different, and so we're going to react to this particular song, but just know in advance that every song on this album is very diverse. It's one of the things I absolutely love about this album. Ryan's enlisted the help of several different musicians that he rubs shoulders with, and there is some amazing vocals on this album. There's some amazing musicianship on every track. So this particular track, this is kind of a long preamble before we listen to the song. Please forgive me. But it kind of feels like it's, when we first start listening to it, that we're like interrupting like the midpoint of a jam session. And I think it's intentional, but it's kind of like you open up the bathroom door and someone isn't fully clothed type feeling as you first get introduced to this track, but it is quite an interesting journey. So I'll shut up, let's listen to it, and I'm not going to pause or speak during the song. Let's just listen, and then once the track is complete, then I'll share some thoughts. And forgive me if my thoughts are a little bit discombobulated or segmented. I've just been working all night, and so my brain is a little bit perfunctory. But maybe that's, I was thinking about it, and it's actually probably one of the best times to listen to music or react to music when you're kind of more just in an intuitive state. So I'll shut up and let's have a listen to the track Hapax Legomenon. Here we go. amazing, amazing. So let me just share a couple of impressions, thoughts. So Ryan, I'm very curious how much of this particular song is improvised versus how much did you construct like beforehand, because it it is so it is such a treat to listen to, like the midpoint in the song where it feels so organic, like everybody is kind of exploring a little bit, like the bass line, the guitar, like it feels so I don't know if organic is the right word, but it feels in the moment. It feels unrehearsed. It feels like something that is just has been captured in that moment. And I'm very curious to know if that was the case with this particular recording, or if that exact same song could be like replicated if you brought all the musicians back together and said, okay, we're going to play Hapax Legomenon again. The part that really fascinates me too is I don't know how, like I'm unfamiliar with this particular style of music, and so like I'm sure that when you get a bunch of seasoned musicians together, it's kind of intuitive, like where you can kind of read each other, like even though people are exploring, expressing like different moods and phrases, that at some point it coalesces into like, you know, like a different key, or like it kind of I just find it fascinating how it morphs back into like a particular melody or mood. I'm not making any sense, but music is so hard to put words to, really, to try to explain my thoughts and feelings. But the absolutely love towards the end of that track too, the muted like plucking technique with the guitar. It's just it makes me, or the first time I heard that I was blown away. I'm like, wow, that is so interesting. And then you have the let me just play a little bit of a sample of what I'm talking about, but the organ part too is just like it complements it so well. I think it's right about, whoops, sorry, it's a different song. Right here. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for enjoying this track with me. Thank you, Ryan, for letting me react to some of your music. I plan on reacting to a bunch more. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, feelings, impressions. What an amazing album. Please hit up Ryan on Spotify, and I think he still has some physical copies left of this vinyl of this particular album. So if that's the case, I'm not sure if that's the case, but Ryan, we need to get these copies out to the masses. So much love. Thank you very much for stopping by, and we'll be back again soon. Have an excellent day. Peace.